Oh, you made it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I made sure they went to bed in decent time. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome everyone back to the Aylmer year-end tournament. This is the U13B1 Petrolia team at Mooretown in the semi-final. This game's going to run the first and second period are 10 minutes in length, and then the third period is 15 minutes in length. If overtime is needed, it'll be a 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, and then after that, 3-on-3 until the winner's decided. We're going to have Carter Wilson starting in net today. Biggest challenge for Petrolia today is going to be staying out of the box. Okay, here we go. And it taking the draw. Richardson and Matthews out with him. Brayton Hackett on the defense. And it wins that one, gets it back to Brayton. Brayton dumps it in. Richardson trying to grab it up. Richardson has it. Mooretown's going to take control behind their own net now. Here comes Mooretown, past center ice. Here they come into the end. Good, nice shot, good save. Another shot, another save. Over to Hackett. Hackett in the corner. He's going to dump it up in the middle. Mooretown keeps it in. Mooretown circling around. Braid's going to break that one up, and out it comes. They're going to dump it down the ice. We'll have an icing call against Petrolia. 9:20 to go in the first period. No score. They're going to Pickett out to take the draw. He's got Jackson and Cooper Wilkins with him. Port and Hyatt on defense. Mooretown grabs that one up, rips a shot, glove save. Lots of pressure so far from Mooretown. Here comes Pickett taking the draw. Pickett can't control that one. Now Port's got it behind the net. He's going to dump it around the boards. Mooretown can't keep it in. Mooretown now back into the Petrolia end. Into the corner. Trying to get a pass out front. Cooper Wilkins is going to take control. Cooper Wilkins up the far boards. Mooretown strips that away. Oh, Jackson grabs that one. Oh, I can't hold on to it. Mooretown again. Back out. Hyatt's going to have to go get it. Carter covers it up for a whistle. .8:42 to go in the first period. No score so far. And it taking the draw. Smith and Tom's with him. And it kicks it into the corner. Braid's going to have to go dig it out. Mooretown takes control. They're looking for something. Passing it up front. Braid's going to knock it back into the corner. Fight along the boards, comes out. Mooretown rips a shot, good save. Out it comes, center ice. Tom's gonna put pressure, cross ice pass, back up for Mooretown. Smith's gonna take control in his own end, but dumps it up. And it now dumps it into the Mooretown end. They're gonna have to go dig it out. Mooretown takes control in their own end, up the boards. Braid has it, dumps it back in. Mooretown looking for something. Here they go. Gets past everyone. Rips a shot. Good save. Rebound. Covered up. .746 to go in the first. No score so far. Pickett taking the draw. Richardson. Matthews with him. Pickett back to Port, dumps it around the boards. Trying to get it out. Richardson now out past the blue line, but Mooretown's going to dump it back in. Hyatt's going to move it, puck up. And it putting pressure. Mooretown back in, looking for something. Mooretown behind the net. Into the corner. Trying to move that puck. High it and back into behind the net. Around. Trying to move it up to Richardson. Back around the net. High it. Push it up. To Matthews. Trying to move it out. Mooretown is all over them right now. Petrolia's going to have to find another gear if they're going to get some control here. Now Piggott takes control. Piggott behind the net. Piggott up the boards, trying to get it to Richardson. Back to Port. Port trying to bring it out. Port past center ice. Oh, Port loses the puck. Mooretown takes control again. They're out past center ice now. Deeks around, breaking that one out. Now Port trying to dump it up the boards. Matthews loses that puck. Port's going to go into the corner, pushes it across to Great, but Mooretown ripped the shot high. Now Matthews trying to get it to Cooper Wilkins, but Mooretown keeps it in. Wow, Mooretown, incredible pressure. Another shot goes wide. Port now, Port up. Going to have an icing call against Petrolia. Oh, no, it goes right off the goaltender, so they're going to have to go get it. Jackson has it now, waiting for Cooper Wilkins to clear the zone. Jackson dumps it in, and it's going to dig it out in the corner. Back to Mooretown. And it right out front, rips a shot, it goes high, deflected. Jackson trying to put it back out front. Great trying to keep it in. Back to center ice, and it dumps it up. Mooretown takes control. Great has it now. Hackett's going to have to go back and get it. He's trying to dump it up. Mooretown takes control of the Petrolia zone into the corner. And it in the boards. Hackett is going to dump it up. Mooretown's going to take control in their own end. Jackson putting pressure on them. And it intercepts that one. They can't control it. Mooretown's going to take control again. Cooper Wilkins coming in. Petrolia needs a line change. High it into the corner. Dumps it up the boards. Mooretown grabs it in a shot. Good glove save. 4:51 to go in the first period. Petrolia is yet to register a shot on goal. Piggott taking the draw. Gets it over to Hyatt. Hyatt up the boards to Toms. Can't control it now. Mooretown dumps it back in. Up the boards, trying to get it out. Right on net. Deflected. 4:35 to go in the first. No score so far. Gonna have Vanna coming out with Richardson and Toms. No, Matthews. Richardson and Matthews. That one, Mooretown takes control. Mooretown has it up the boards. Now Matthews trying to dig it out. Pushes it around the boards. Port's going to go get it. Port up to Richardson. Richardson trying to move it out. Gets out. Richardson can't control it. Back in it goes. Hyatt's going to have to go get it behind the net. Hyatt trying to get it up to Port. He does. Mooretown putting lots of pressure on him. Here comes Matthews. Dumps it up. Mooretown taking control again. And it dumps it up the boards. Mooretown taking control at center ice. Here comes Mooretown. Mooretown in the zone. Rips a shot. Deflected wide. Mooretown takes control behind the net. Mooretown looking for something up front. Got Hyatt in the corner. He dumps it around the boards to Port. Port's going to try to push it out of the zone. He can't do it. Richardson's going to grab it. He's looking for a pass. Passes it up to Matthews. Matthews can't control it. No icing on the call, so Matthews is going to go try to dig it out. Here comes Mooretown. Mooretown past center ice now. Oh, no, Piggott intercepts that one. Got Annett with him. Annett tries to dump it in, but gets right to a Mooretown player. Mooretown going to dump it into the Petrolia, and they're going to look for a line change. Hackett to Port, or Brait. Brait dumping it up. Trying to get it out. Jackson trying to keep it out. Back in to Brait. Oh, Brate with a trying to dump it up the boards, get intercepted right out front. Oh, Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins trying to control that. He brings it out. Cooper Wilkins is going to dump it in. I think that's the first shot on goal for Petrolia. Back to Brate. Oh, Brate can't control it. Out it comes. Here comes Mooretown. He's got to get past Hackett. Covered up. 2:30 to go in the first period. No score so far. Line change for Petrolia. We're going to have Ennett coming out. Port and Hyatt on D. You got Smith and Toms. Ennett taking the draw. Mooretown gets control of it. Mooretown to the point. Rips a shot. Good save. Ennett taking the draw, pushing it into the boards. Port trying to dig it out. Port and Smith trying to get on that puck right out front for Mooretown. Can't control it. Now it gets pushed into the Mooretown end. Mooretown taking control. Bringing it back out. Hyatt doing a really good job defending that. It's stuck in the boards. Mooretown gets past everyone, rips a shot and scores. .144 to go in the period. It's 1-0 Mooretown. Hey, we got Piggott out, take the draw. Richardson and Matthews with him. Piggott wins that one. Gets back to Hackett. Brate dumping it up. Back into the Petrolia end. Piggott taking control, trying to dump it up the boards to Matthews. Matthews can't get to it. Hackett. Back to Matthews. Mooretown digging it back out, bringing it back in. Mooretown rips a shot. Good save. Hackett in the corner, up to Matthews, can't control it. Mooretown keeps it in, back to Hackett. Hackett to Piggott. Piggott keeps control. He's going to push it across to Richardson. Covered up by the goalie. 1:02 to go in the first. 1-0 Mooretown. Ennett taking the draw. Jackson, Cooper Wilkins with him. Mooretown wins that one. Brings it around behind the net. Up the boards. Brate trying to keep it in. Ennett dumps it back in. Now Jackson trying to hang on to it. Out it comes. Mooretown has it. Oh, Jackson, 4 good players around him. Back down the ice it goes. No call on that play. Mooretown regroup. Jackson has it now. Pass center ice into the Mooretown end. Gonna dump it around. Cooper Wilkins got to get over there to get it. Cooper Wilkins pushes it back. Oh. Brate has it now. He's going to dump it back in. Delayed offside. So Mooretown's going to take control behind their own net. Jackson putting pressure. Here comes Mooretown up the boards. Now Jackson back in. It's the end of the first period. 1-0 Mooretown at the end of 1. Petrolia shots on goal 2. Mooretown shots on goal 10. Here we go. Pick it out to take the draw. Toms and Smith with him. Pickett wins that one. Back to Hyatt. Hyatt up the board. Smith trying to take control. Smith has it. Gets it to Toms. Toms rips his shot. Good glove save by the goalie. We're going to have Pickett taking the draw. In the Mooretown end. Pickett gets out back to Smith. Smith can't put a stick on it. Out it comes. Port does a good job breaking that one up back into the Mooretown end. Oh, Port loses the puck. Out it comes. Hyatt's going to have to go dig it out. Pushes back up the boards to Smith. Smith. Oh, it's run into. Out it comes. Oh, Mooretown right out front looking for a shot, and they score. Mooretown up 2-0. 9:22 to go in the second period. Oh, hey, Petrolia's gonna have to find another gear here to catch up. And it taking the draw. And over to Brait. Brait up to Matthews. Matthews can't hold on to it. Mooretown back in. Mooretown rips another shot. It goes wide. Mooretown taking control again in the corner. Hackett trying to move it out. Back into the corner. Right out front. Brait did a good job interfering with that one. Mooretown trying to put it right back out front again. Oh, just went wide. Hackett and Ennett trying to pull that one out of the corner. Oh, what is going on? Ennett throwing a punch there, I think, but didn't get called. He's lucky there. Ennett trying to move it up to Richardson. Richardson out now. Brait's going to take control. Pass. Pushes it back. Pushes it into the Mooretown end. No one there for it. Brait's going to have to come back and get it. Now to Richardson. Richardson over to Matthews. To Ennett. Can't control it. And it's going to dump it in. We're going to have a line change for Petrolia. Here comes Mooretown. Mooretown past center ice. Mooretown looking for something here. Brait did a good job getting in the way. Hackett has it up the boards to Pickett. Pickett can't control it. Back along the boards. Mooretown has control. Mooretown rips a shot. Glove save. .7:45 to go in the second period. It's 2-0 Mooretown. Pickett out to take the draw. Cooper, Wilkins, and Jackson with him. Mooretown gets that one. Keeps it in. Into the corner. Pickett's going to take control behind the net. Pickett up the boards. Dumps it down. No icing. Pickett takes control. No. Mooretown has it. Mooretown into the Petrolia end. Oh, we're lucky there. Mooretown. Who was that? Port trying to get it out. Port trying to move it out. Now to Pickett. Pickett up past center ice. Pickett has control. It almost gets ripped away from him though. Now Mooretown back out. Back out past center ice. Oh, a tripping call coming to Petrolia. That Port going to the box for 2 minutes. 2 minutes for tripping. 6:58 to go in the second. It's 2-0 Mooretown. And it's going to take the draw. He's got Smith with him. Brait and Hackett on D. Mooretown picks that one up. Mooretown rips a shot. Good save. They'll try that one again, and it taking the draw. Good save. Here we go again. And back to Brait. Brait tries to get it out. Mooretown takes control. Over to Hackett. Hackett's going to try to move it out, and he does. It's down to pass center ice now. Oh, Smith's going to take it behind the net. Smith rips it all the way down. 1:27 to go in the penalty, and it has it, and it pushes up front. Smith, oh, can't keep control. Smith now, missed shot. Out it comes. Mooretown has it in the Petrolia and into the corner. Mooretown in control, pushes it up front, and it's going to rip it down the ice. All the way down. 1 minute to go in the penalty. 5:58 to go in the period. 2-0 Mooretown right now. Smith doing a good job putting pressure. Okay, now it's Pigot's turn. Pigot's going to have to catch up. Mooretown in, rips the shot. It goes wide. Mooretown with control behind the net. Out front, rips a shot. Good block by Toms. Mooretown keeps it in, rips a shot, goes high. Mooretown again with another shot, covered up. Okay, so we got Brait and Hackett going to the box right now. Head contact, 2 for roughing, 2 for unsportsmanlike. So that's going to be a 4-minute. That'll be a 4-minute penalty kill for Petrolia. 2 of them offsetting. Ooh, okay. 5:29 to go in the second period. It's 2-0 Mooretown. We're going to be 5-on-3 for 31 seconds, and then after that, about 3.5 minutes penalty kill time. Carter, in there. Okay, we're gonna have Hyatt, Cooper Wilkins, and Richardson. Face-off lost. Mooretown looking for a shot. Great save. Out it comes. 22 seconds, 19 seconds left in the first penalty. Richardson doing a good job interrupting that play. Richardson trying to put pressure on him. Back into the corner for Mooretown. 5 seconds left in the first penalty. Cooper Wilkins dumps it up. Oh, keep it in, but Richardson takes control. Richardson dumps it down the ice. Port's coming back out, and they have a whistle, and they got covered up. Okay, 3:23 to go in the 4-minute head contact. 4:52 to go in the second. Mooretown's up 2-0. Gonna have Pigot out, take the draw. He's got Jackson with him. Hyatt and Port on D. Back to Port. Port back into the zone. Port into the corner. Port gets in there. Interrupted. Now Pigot trying to pick that one up. Out it comes. Here comes Mooretown back in. Jackson doing a good job. Mooretown back in with it. Mooretown right up front. Back to their point. They're going to rip a shot. High stick. It was a high stick. That was a high stick. No goal. They'll come out of the zone for a face-off. 2:56 to go in the penalty. Mooretown wins that one. Back into the Petrolia end. Into the corner, Hyatt. Up to Smith. Smith's going to knock it down the ice, but gets... Oh, Mooretown right out front. Mooretown looking for something here. Covered up. .238 to go in the penalty. Line change for Petrolia. We'll have Ennett coming out. Cooper Wilkins and Matthews. Oh. Hey, back to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins into the corner. He's going to try to tie it up. Okay. Try that one again. 2:26 to go in the penalty. 3:55 to go in the period. 2-0 Mooretown so far. Smith doesn't get that draw. Mooretown, ooh, almost deflected. Mooretown in the corner, looking for something out front. Good save, covered up. Okay, line change, Piggott coming back out, high. Toms, Port takes control, he rips it down, gets it out. Back in it goes. Out it comes. 2 minutes left in the penalty. Hyatt trying to pick that one up, Piggott trying to get it out, gets deflected. Hyatt gets it down the ice. 1:45 to go in the penalty. Piggott knocks it back in. Tom's going to go put pressure. Out it comes. Past center ice for Mooretown. Mooretown back into the Petrolia end. Mooretown looking for something. Got somebody right up front. Piggott intercepts that one. Piggott's going to knock that one all the way down. 1:24 to go in the penalty. 2:45 to go in the period. It's 2-0 Mooretown. Hyatt rips it back down the ice. Here comes more. Oh, Port intercepts it. Port into the zone. Port's gonna look for a shot. He does. Good save by the goalie. Here comes Mooretown. Mooretown all the way in, looking for something. Into the corner. Mooretown at the point. Mooretown keeps it in. Piggott trying to push that one out. Here comes Port. Port has control. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Port into the zone. Oh, he loses the puck. Hyatt's going to jam it back down there. Into the corner. Piggott putting pressure. Jackson has it right out front. Jackson, rips a shot. It goes wide. Out it comes. And it rips it back in. 22 seconds to go in the penalty. Goes around. Mooretown has control up the far boards. Now up the middle. Cross ice pass. Into the zone. Rips a shot. Oh, buries the rebound. Buries that rebound. 3-0 Mooretown. 1:34 to go in the second. Okay. Penalties are over. Back to even strength. We got Ennett out to take the draw. He's got Toms and Smith with him. Mooretown wins that one, brings it into the zone. Ennett up to Smith. Smith dumps it down the ice. Mooretown's going to take control in their own end, behind their own net. Smith putting good pressure on them. Here comes Mooretown. Out they come, past center ice with speed. Hackett trying to break that one up. They don't. Oh, good goal. 4-0 Mooretown. 1:10 to go in the second period. Piggott taking the draw. Mooretown takes control on their own end. Mooretown jumps it across the ice. Braid's going to dump it down the boards into the Mooretown end. Matthews trying to go after it. Mooretown brings it out. Piggott trying to keep it in. Now back to Braid. Hackett's going to have to go get that one. Now Mooretown intercepts that one. Braid in behind the net. Into the netting, we'll have a whistle. 27 seconds to go in the second. It's 4-0 Mooretown. And it wins the draw. Back to Hyatt. Hyatt into the corner. Hyatt up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins loses the puck right out front. Move it out. Mooretown still has control. Here comes Jackson. Jackson down the ice. Going to dump it behind the net. Cooper Wilkins going to get it. Right up front. Into the second. At the end of 2. Petrolia shots on goal 5. Mooretown shots on goal 23. Petrolia's had a total of 8 shot attempts. 28 passes so far. Okay, third period, 15 minutes. Petrolia's got a hole to dig themselves out of. And it out to take the draw. Richardson and Matthews with them. No, let's see what happens here. No, we're going to have Ennett, Toms, and Smith. Hyatt and Port on D. Ennett takes the draw, gets it back to Port. Port up to Smith. Up to Ennett. Ennett into the zone. Dumps it down the ice. Down behind the net now. Ooh. Penalty coming to Mooretown. 2 minutes for holding. Okay, 14:44 to go in the third period. It's 4-0 Mooretown. Petrolia going on a power play. Mooretown's changing it up. Piggott taking the draw. Richardson and Matthews out with him. Ford has it. Looking for something. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Out it comes. Okay, over to Hyatt. Now Richardson up the boards. Oh, referee gets in the way. In it goes. Mooretown takes control in front of their own net. Out it comes. Port's going to have to go grab it. Hyatt's going to go behind the net to pick it up. Looking for someone up the boards. They can't get it out. Here comes Richardson. Richardson passes it up. Oh, it gets intercepted. Mooretown dumps it back down. Hyatt behind the net. Hyatt up to Richardson. Richardson takes control, passes up to Piggott. Piggott on the boards. Gets it taken away from him. Braid's coming out to play the puck. Braid up the boards to Richardson. Richardson looking for something. Richardson still has control into the corner. Someone get to the net. Oh, shot attempt. Gets blocked. Matthews now in the corner. Mooretown takes control. They're bringing it out. Into their own bench. Have a whistle. 20 seconds to go in the power play. 13:04 to go in the period. It's 4-0 Mooretown. And take the draw. Jackson. Cooper Wilkins. And it took the draw. Mooretown takes control. Mooretown dumps it in. 11 seconds to go in the power play for Petrolia. Great. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins can't control it. Now to Hackett to Jackson. Jackson up the boards. Jackson taking control. Dumps it around. And it's going to have to go get it. And it in the corner. Looking for something. Back to Hackett. Hackett rips a shot. Gets blocked. Good shot. Out it comes. Back to Hackett. Penalty's over. Back to even strength. Hackett rips a shot. Goes wide. Jackson in the corner trying to keep it. Mooretown takes control again around the boards. Mooretown. Oh, Cooper Wilkins tried to get control, but he tripped. Back into the Petrolia end. Hackett behind the boards over to Brate. Brate gets taken out. Mooretown has control. Mooretown right up front. Oh, back across. Cooper Wilkins he's going to dump it down the ice. Here comes Hackett. Hackett has it, knocks it back down. Line change from Petrolia. We got Piggott out. Hackett can't get moving out. Mooretown still has it. Mooretown ripping a shot. Covered up by Carter. Have a whistle. 11:29 to go in the third period. It's 4-0 Mooretown. They get out to take the draw. Smith and Tom's with him. Mooretown keeps control of that. Up along the boards. Tom's trying to move the puck. Mooretown back in. Mooretown with a shot and scores off the top bar. Five 0 Mooretown. We're going to go to run time now, so the clock won't stop. Unless Petrolia can score a goal here. And it taking the draw. Mooretown takes control. Back to Petrolia. Petrolia Hyatt to Matthews. Mooretown back in. Hey, here comes Hyatt. Hyatt has it, bringing it out. Back to Port. Port dumps it up to Matthews. Matthews over to Ennett couldn't control it. Here comes Mooretown. Mooretown back into the zone, looking for a shot. Carter's going to pick it up. We'll have a whistle. 10:06. Oh, I guess they're not doing run time. 10:06 to go in the third. Piggott Mooretown takes control. Into the corner, Hackett trying to move it up. Cooper Wilkins. Mooretown at the point, rips a shot. Saved. Piggott taking the draw. Mooretown taking control. Mooretown rips a shot. Good save. Mooretown has it behind the net, up front. Cooper Wilkins now. Cooper Wilkins has it past center ice. He's going to dump it in. Cooper Wilkins into the corner. Cooper Wilkins up front. Oh, sitting right there. Great has it. He's going to rip a shot. Cooper Wilkins has a stick knocked out of his hands. No call on the play. Brait's going to have to go dig that one back out. Pass over to Hackett. Hackett looking for something up the boards. Mooretown taking control. Down behind the Petrolia net now. 9:18 to go. Gonna have a whistle. We're gonna have an interference call against Mooretown. Well, we're back to run time now. Yeah, they're running the clock now, so at 8:54. Here comes Ennett taking the draw. Smith has control. Nope. Mooretown knocks it down the ice. Hyatt back in the zone. Hyatt can't keep control of it. Here comes Mooretown out. Port's going to have it now. Port dumps it up the boards. Back in. Out it comes again. Back to Port. Port's going to bring it in. Port up the far boards in the corner, trying to bring it out front, but it gets intercepted by Mooretown. Mooretown trying to push it out. Back to Hyatt at the point. He dumps it back into the corner. Mooretown has it now. Mooretown dumps it down the ice. 1 minute to go in the power play. Here comes Port up to Smith. Mooretown takes control. Back into the Petrolia end. Mooretown pushes right out front. Rips a shot. Goes high. Out it comes. No, Mooretown keeps it in. Dumps it back in behind the net. Port's going to dump it around, trying to get it to Toms. Toms can't control the puck. Back in he goes. Here comes Mooretown with a shot. Good save. Take it out, take the draw. Cooper Wilkins heading off the bench. Back to Brait. Brait across to Richardson. One more time right up front. Good save, covered up. Piggott taking the draw. Piggott wins that one, back to Brait. Over to Hackett. Hackett back to Brait. Back to even strength. Mooretown knocks it back in. 6:48 to go in the period. Brait fighting it out behind the net. Here comes Cooper Wilkins. Richardson. Richardson up. Richardson into the corner. Rips a shot. It goes far wide. Matthews now in the other corner. Hackett trying to keep it in. Piggott trying to keep it in. Hackett dumps it back in. Richardson's going to have to go after it. Up the boards. Brait keeps it in. He dumps it back into the corner. Ooh. Richardson. I think he's lucky not to get a call there. But back to Brait. Back to Piggott. Piggott up to Matthews. Matthews in. Mooretown takes control in their own end. Out it comes. Hyatt trying to break that one up, but Mooretown still in control. Mooretown rips the shot. Good save. .5:36 to go in the third. Run time. 5-0 Mooretown. And it wins that one, gets it back to Port. Trying to get out, Mooretown right up front, looking for something. Here comes Ennett, Ennett up the boards, Ennett into the Mooretown end. Ennett rips a shot, it goes wide. Hyatt rips a shot, Ennett looking for something, good save, covered up. .452 to go in the third period, 5-0 Mooretown. Line change for Petrolia. Piggott take the draw. Got Toms and Smith coming out with them. Have Port and Hyatt staying on the D-line. Here comes Piggott. Mooretown takes control. Oh, Hyatt's trying to keep it in. Now Smith. In it goes. Mooretown taking control behind their own net. Port's going to have to go and try to keep it in. Back into the corner for Smith. Smith out front. Oh, nice pass. Just couldn't quite complete that one. Hyatt trying to put pressure. And out it comes. Down the ice will go. 4 minutes left in the period. Port over to Hyatt. Hyatt up the boards. Back to Port. Port in the corner. Up to Smith. Out it comes. Down the ice for an icing call for Petrolia against Petrolia. We'll come all the way back down. Less than 3 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the period. It's 5-0 Mooretown. Piggott wins that one into a corner. Piggott takes, Ennett takes control. Matthews back to Hackett. Hackett dumps it down. Mooretown has control, dumps it back in to Hackett. Hackett trying to get to Matthews. Here comes Ennett. Ennett up center ice into the zone, looking for a shot. Rips his shot, goes wide. Hackett's going to keep it in, up to Matthews. Matthews in the corner, right out front. Ennett, can't put it through the 5-hole. Sits right there. Back out to Hackett at center ice. Can't control it. Ennett to Brait bringing it back in. Brait dumps it down. 2:23 to go. Hackett trying to keep it in. Richardson going to dive in there, trying to keep it down there. Mooretown has it, up the boards. Piggott putting pressure. Mooretown has it, bringing it into the Petrolia end. Up along the boards, digging it out, less than 2 minutes to go. Mooretown rips his shot, it goes wide. Brait over to Matthews. Piggott trying to get it out. Back into the zone. Brait's going to take control. 1:22 to go. Brait behind the net. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins dumps it down. And out of Brait. Brait up the boards. Back in. Less than a minute. Cooper Wilkins over to Piggott. Piggott couldn't get it. into the corner. Piggott has it now. Piggott up front. Oh, couldn't put it away. Great. Cooper Wilkins over the far boards. Mooretown brings it out. Back to Hackett. Hackett's going to dump it back in. Gets blocked. Back to Hackett. Hackett dumps it in. 25 seconds. Out it comes. Great. Dumps it back up to Piggott. Piggott can't control it, and Mooretown's going to take control in their own end. 10 seconds. Hackett back out over to Breit. And that'll be the game. All right, well, that concludes the season for the Petrolia Oilers. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Final score, 5 for Mooretown, 0 for Petrolia. Shots on goal for Petrolia, 12. Mooretown, 31. Been a great season. Hopefully we'll see everybody in the fall. If you can, please stay subscribed so I can live stream baseball during the summer and then back to hockey in the fall. Okay, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to end it here. Thanks, everyone.